We don't have a group that, come on, let's talk about this. You know, but the other guys, you got groups to say, well, I'm on 100 days of sobriety. But even though you're on that sobriety, in the back of your mind, on the back of your flesh, that drug is still calling your name. Even though you ain't been to the bar in about 6 months, that alcohol is still calling your name. And so if you don't stay in tune with the spirit and watch as well as pray, the flesh is going to say, you know what, right now, times are hard. I'm not making the money I need to make. My job ain't treating me right. My wife ain't, my family's acting up. Things ain't seem to be going my way. A taste right about now to help me out. Or worse yet, you know the corners where they selling what you need. And you got the money in your pocket. And you can't seem to find a way out. So you find a way back in. Because your flesh convinces you that this is the only way you're going to make it. And the spirit is still telling you, no, you got to hold on. You got to watch as well as pray. I died on the cross for you. I paid the price for you. You need to remind yourself when you battle in the flesh, because the flesh will send you straight to hell. But the spirit will usher you into the gates of the kingdom. So even when I'm battling and I'm at the internet, I got to say, Lord, not tonight. Stop me. Help me defeat the flesh, which likes to beat up on me. And go back to that study and dig back in a little bit deeper and find something else to hold on to, because the only result we get when we appease our flesh is sorrow. Because we know we were wrong. We know we have just hurt the one who died for us. And the spirit is crying out and the flesh is laughing. Because it has succeeded in bringing you down at the same time while making you worthless to the kingdom. We got to rise above flesh. Flesh, flesh, flesh. And you may say, well, I'm still good. I don't have none of those problems. You may like to eat. Flesh. I'm just sitting out figuring out, when I met my wife, I was 215 pounds. I was working out. I was solid. Nice little six-pack, don't mind to tell you. I was looking good. I was posing on the beaches of Jamaica. Now if I go, I'll be posing all right with a big old T-shirt on. Talking about, I ain't trying to get wet. But at what point did my flesh take over the spirit, even in that department? The flesh says, keep on eating. You know you enjoy it. You know you like it. You know you sad. You know you lonely. You know you got issues. You know you got problems. And the only thing that comforts me is not a scoop of ice cream, not a slither of cake, but a whole half the cake with a whole half gallon of ice cream. And you sitting there eating it and you justify, well, it's all right. While you are running away from the spirit says the body is the temple. Take care of it or it'll take care of you. But we push it aside for the flesh. Because we focus so much in on our circumstances that we don't look toward our purpose. Spirit versus flesh. I could go on countless hours of what we battle and fight against. Because every one of you, whether you want to believe it or not, has at least one issue that plagues your life. Paul said, I need some help, Lord. I got a problem, and I can't seem to get rid of this problem. And I'm glad that God did not tell us what the problem was. Because then we'd have focused in on that and said, well, that ain't my problem, that was his. But he said that after praying 3 times, the answer for all of us is, my grace is sufficient. I may give you your thorn to keep you close to the cross. We have to understand that God has our best interests at heart. Everything that we do, everything that we say, we should always consult the Father. The problem is we don't. We open our mouths before we even think. We hurt folks. We hurt ourselves because we haven't thought about what we're about to say. And because the Spirit is not so high in our lives, it doesn't reflect. And so when you go places, folks say, well, that's a Christian? I ain't trying to be a part of them. Because you have misspoken without thinking, because once again, your flesh, and that's why I talk about, because I'll use it, gossipers. That's flesh. You so busy in everybody else's business that your whole thing is jacked up, but you don't want nobody else to know, so you keep talking about everybody else's business. Flesh trying to put out other folks' mess to hide your mess. Spirit said, mind your own business. Take care of your own house. Keep your own kitchen in order. And stay out of mine. Look, y'all, I need you to watch for 1 hour. I realize that your spirit is willing, but your flesh is weak. So you're going to need to be watching and praying. Praying and fasting. Can I beat my past? Yeah, I can beat my past. But it's going to require effort. 100% effort, because the flesh does not give up at all. The flesh is on your heel 100% of the day. Any given moment, that weakness is willing and ready to pop up and mess you up, especially when you begin to justify what it is you were about to do. Your spirit said, you lost justification when I got up from the grave. I went to the cross because you were justified. I got up to wipe out the justification. I did what I had to do so that we could become successful, so that we could be winners in life. Now, what does that mean? It means dedication. He's not just your Savior on Sunday. Every day of the week, he's still your Savior. Even when you allow the flesh to win, he's still your Savior. And you got to come back into his presence and say, Lord, forgive me for what I've done against you, and help me to be better, that I might not continue to sin against God. Call it into subjection. Put it out there in the open. Lord, I'm struggling with this. Lord, I got problems with this. Lord, I need your help because I'm just lost without you. If you don't do that, you're going to keep falling in the flesh. Maybe we need to all count sobriety days from the last time we had a fleshly fall. And say, you know what? I'm 2 weeks now free of my mistake. I'm 3 weeks. Because I guess at that point you put it in your mind and you have a goal, because you're not trying to go back down that road again. So we got to be full partakers of what God has provided for us. I only ask you guys to watch for 1 hour. I only ask y'all to hold on until I come back. Do the best you can until I come back. But don't just live life, really live it by knowing who I am. Open up my word. Talk about me. Fellowship with the brethren. Find you a local assembly. Join a church. Become a part of the church. Become a part of the body. Do something in the church. Don't just come, but do something. Be about something. Let God know. Let the people know. I know I make some mistakes. I know I fall sometimes, but I'm trying to move toward the mark of the high calling. I want to hear good and well done, thou good and faithful servant. I know I'm not the best. I know I'm not better than you, but maybe I can pray with you. I know I'm not all that God has called me to be, but maybe you can help me to get there. I know I'm not where I'm supposed to be in life, but maybe if we all come together, we can get there at the same time.